Crochet and Chat of 2024. Crazy! How are you doing? It's been a while. I hope you had a lovely holiday of whatever sort or kind that you celebrated. I had a lovely 2 weeks holiday and came back, and now I, to be honest, feel a little bit uninspired and overwhelmed from the new year. But that is okay. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to not have a clue what you want to do this year. It's okay to not set up any goals. So yeah. But today I am gonna work on the penguin pattern. You got to vote for which pattern you want as one exclusive during January. I thought it would be nice to have some sort of wintry pattern now that the December crochet along is over, so we have something new to start working on. I am gonna sketch it out is the plan, and maybe start crocheting. Let me know what you're working on. Are you crocheting? Are you just listening and chilling? Are you drawing, or are you doing something totally different? Maybe you are doing laundry. I would feel honored if I would get to be your laundry company tonight. Hi Polar, and hi Minerva, hi Norian and Anne. I'm so happy that you have tuned in and taken some time for yourself, because that is the goal for this hour, is to relax, give yourself your own cozy time of being creative. I have a tendency to get lost in social media and doomsday scrolling, so if anybody there can relate to that, I hope that this peaceful hour with some jazz music and some great company will be just the thing for you, because it's just what I need right now. But yeah, if you have any questions or any other things you want to ask, I'm gonna keep the chat box open, so I will follow along there. Okay, so I was so happy when you voted for a penguin. I also have a snowman in mind, but I really love when I get to involve you in the decisions of what we are gonna design and what kind of patterns you want inside of the club. There will be a form of some sort coming out. I got the question at the beginning when we opened the club. There was this questionnaire form with questions on what you want in the club, and I'm planning on sending out a similar one now that we have run this club for 6 months already, just to get a little bit of an update. Your dreams and desires might have changed, and I want this club to help you achieve your crocheting and amigurumi goals, as well as keeping you inspired and nurturing your stress levels and mental health, because crocheting is good in that sense, if you didn't know. So that is all what this club is about: nurturing that creativity and teaching new skills and exploring new amigurumi patterns. I have some news for you, because you're here live with me, so you get all the inside information. I have booked 2 guest designers for this year, which I'm really, really excited for. I have also planned 4 crochet alongs with yarn kits. They will all have yarn kits. So that is a little bit that is coming up, as well as some workshops. I got the request for a color theory workshop that will be coming during spring. Polar, oh yes, I'm also a little bit dizzy after this 2 weeks of New Year. Such a challenging time for payroll, employee, taxes and all that stuff. I feel you. Glad you had great time on your short break. I'm working on Mr. Bean and his beer amigurumi for an order. Ooh, I love to see some pictures of that when you are done. Yeah, I'm gonna start sketching the penguin. I have some ideas because it's a winter, so I will dive deep into the winter theme. At least here in Finland, it's very much winter still. And you know me, I like to try my best to make my amigurumis as easy as possible. Like the sewing part, also the crocheting, of course, but also the assembling part. So I would like actually to make the body and the head as one piece. I usually don't do this. I usually have the head separate, just because I feel like the edge gets a little bit sharper at the neck. But we will see. I'm gonna at least attempt. Another way would be to have it separate, but then crochet attach, because we have this issue. Welcome to my head of designing. We need to choose if we are gonna sew on the wings or if we are gonna sew on the head. And the wings are 2 pieces, so I might actually change what I just said and do as I used to. And the word penguin always reminds me of the clip from Graham Norton's show where they showed how Benedict Cumberbatch did not know how to pronounce penguin. Oh, I need to watch that. I have missed something in my life. I want to include some fun color work in this as well. It looks very scary right now. I need to erase some lines. I had an idea for the eyes. I need to open a picture of a penguin. Pinterest. my very best friend. Oh yes. Oh, that's so cute. They are so cute. Let me show you. Screen share. Let's see if we can get this to work. To work. Oh yes. Is that the entire screen? Yeah, I think so. No? Yeah, that with the red hat. That was the one that I was checking out. My plan is like, because the eyes are white, so we already have that part. Then I want to attach them pretty close to each other. And then put a beak in between. Why does this look so wrong? And okay, let's switch back. There. I think that this will sort itself out when crocheting. That is way too big now. I think I'm kind of happy with the base. So I dabbled with making it traditionally like black and white, but as you know me, I don't really like I would like it to make it colorful, and then I like, or should I just make it black and white and then put colorful accessories on it, because that would look cute. But one thing for sure is I would like to give it, I have no idea how to do this though, skates. How cute would it be with ice skates? I've been thinking you could crochet the like iron part, or you could maybe do it with kind of metallic thread. Or aluminum sheets, maybe you could like form something. I'm gonna experiment a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna just answer a quick. Polar. Also, I'm always talking here like crazy, so sorry. I'm usually a shy person. I'm happy that there are things going on in the chat, because then I have stuff to comment on. I'm talking, and I'm pretty good at keeping a monologue, but it's very, very boring. So I'm really happy that you are talking in the chat. But glad the time come and we got some crochet and chat, because I got a question that has been bothering me lately. When you started learning to crochet, did you immediately make amigurumi, or did you start with blankets and scarves? I learned to crochet when I was a kid, and by my mother or my grandmother, and I guess my first project wasn't an amigurumi, probably some kind of square or something. But I jumped pretty quickly into, like, when I relearned how to crochet and found the passion for it when I was in 7th grade, I went directly into amigurumi. I did do a pair of mittens. I had this extra curriculum craft art thing, and we got to choose our project, so I decided to do that. But other project, like other crocheting project, I think has come after amigurumi, like granny squares and stuff like that. I think I knew how to do a granny square before I did learn amigurumi, but I can't quite remember. Second question, do you have any amigurumi from other designers from the time you were studying, or did you work on your patterns right away? I did do other designs, but I have given them away, most of them. But I can show you the books that I learned from. So we have, this was my first book. I think it might be available in English as well. And I do remember that I've made that one, the monk. I've also made these turtles, this cake. I've also made this. I've also made some of these. Unfortunately, I don't have them left. I also made this. So I made quite a few from this book, actually. This is also where I got my inspiration from how I would like to write my patterns, because I really like how Mia writes her patterns. It's very easy to follow, in my opinion. So when I look at them now, I have actually changed stuff, but when I started, I went from her layout. Then we have her other book. I don't think I have crocheted anything from yeah, I had crocheted like one, but when at the point I got this, I had already started like making my own stuff. but I felt it was really, it's inspiring to have these books as well. I made this robot thingy for my mobile phone. I remember. I also think I've made the bone. And then just last year I got her third book. My mom found it on a flea market. So that is this series, but I've also crocheted a lot from this book. This book I don't think that is available in English. It is also a Swedish author, and I really like the layout. I also love how the pictures looks like in this book. I've made, I think, the worm. I've also made, no, not that one, not that one. Some mushrooms. This one for my niece. The crocodile. I've also made, I think I made the dog as well. And these ones. I don't know if these ones have names. And the princess. The princess I actually might have left somewhere. Yeah. I like the style of this. It's fun to just look at. And I love books like that. If I ever write a book myself, it's gonna be a lot of like inspirational pictures, as well, of course, as the patterns. But I also want the pretty pictures that are giving the inspiration. Hope that was some answers. I also have made a pig. You'll find pictures of that on my blog, where I talk about my journey and where it all began. So cute. Minarma, I'm sewing up a dragon that has a lot of small bits, so I'm voting for minimal sewing on the penguin. I'm gonna do my very best, I promise you. Oh my god, the skates would be adorable. Agree, skates would be adorable. Hi Jill, I'm working on Ted the Turtle. Nice! What color are you making him in? I am definitely gonna make more Ted the Turtles. I have given away 2 now, and I need more for my rainbow collection. Such a cute book. I didn't know this book. As I said, I have no idea if they are available in English or if they are just available in Swedish, but highly recommend to check them out. The patterns are great. And I also have that book. I made the bear mouse whatever pattern. It turned out horrible, but it was my very first and like my first project. Yes. We are all starting somewhere. My first pig looked horrible. That's just how it is. We should be proud of getting ourselves into that like a bit uncomfortable position of being new to something and being bad at something. It's really good to be bad at something. Did you try any pick-a-pow patterns? No, at that point when I found her and her patterns, I'd already started designing. I really love her style. I'm very inspired by her, but I have never made anything of her patterns. Now I'm a little bit scared that if I would do that, I would subconsciously like get too inspired. So I'm trying to pick very cautiously whose pattern I am crocheting. Right now I'm actually working on Lucy from Ideally Dally. That was our guest designer in November. Her wreath with not a Santa, but the elf wreath. I feel like now just I need to take a pause with it because it's not Christmas anymore, so I might leave it for next Christmas season. But yeah, occasionally I crochet from other designers, but very, 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 very rarely. My grandmother showed me how there was a vest that was popular in the 70s, a open work vest, then a hat and a scarf to match the coat I had at the time. So nice. Great pictures in the last book. Yeah, I really like it too. No worries. Happy to answer. Jill, I have made mostly blankets. I just started to make amigurumi over the last couple of years. Nice. Yeah, it's so fun to hear like everybody's journey on how they have found amigurumi. I've heard both stories, like people finding amigurumi first and then learning to crochet from that, as well as people already knew how to crochet and been crocheting blankets and stuff and then got into amigurumi. So it's really nice too. It's really nice to hear everybody's story. Okay, so I also feel like, back to designing, that it needs a hat, but I don't want to make. I want to make a funny hat. I want it to be like a bit derpy. So maybe like this hat that has like flaps. I don't even know if penguins have ears, so I don't know if they need like ear flap. Ear flap. What it's called? Hats. But we'll make it. Maybe even like it could have like a top like this. It looks kind of like a helmet, but I mean that's good. You should have a helmet when you go ice skating. And then I'm like, how many accessories are too much? Can we still add a scarf? It's looking so cute. I feel like a scarf is necessary, right? I think we might lean into making him black and white. Maybe it makes more sense when color him in. Yeah, how much accessories is too too much? I usually feel like less is more, but at the same time I also feel like there is a lot of penguins out there and we need to make him very cute. Let's see what happens if we put some color. Big twist. I was also dabbling in making him pink. Because I think that would look cute. And I was like, there will be pink patterns coming in February, so let's leave it for the Valentine's Day season. During the Design and the Craft Fair in November, I got a lot of comments on Bob the Owl that it looked like a penguin. So I'm gonna try to make him black and white as well and see see if he does look like a penguin. I think now that we actually will have a penguin in the collection, he will feel more like an owl because you have something to compare it to. I'm like, did I mess up the colors? No. No. But the wings will disappear when I color in this black. Right? That's okay. I could also make him gray, but gray is not a part of my color scheme. I mean, black and white is a stretch. So now to the accessories. Oh, this will also be black. Any color suggestions? I think I need to yellow. I'm also like blue. I mean, it's cold and it's a winter, so blue is also a nice option. I know that there will be pink and yellow stuff coming up. I'm trying to mix and match my designs a little bit so that not everything is pink or yellow, because there is a big chance of it ending up that way. A lot of red, but a lot of, let me move screen share so you can see what I am looking at. Let's move it like, I'm gonna try right so that you can... Nope. Can I make it smaller? Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah, there is a lot of Christmassy stuff, but we don't want Christmas. We want winter. The winter feel. The ice skates could be yellow. That would be fun because their feet are yellow or orange. So that is an option. Then I would probably like to add some yellow somewhere else as well. But maybe blue would be nice to get it like frosty, cold. Okay, like so. Blue and orange, yes, that is a really nice combination. I like that too. And the beak will be orange as well, so purple and blue. I think the blue and orange would work really well for wintry. I could like have dark blue and light blue for like, I like to combine, here's some color theory now for you, but two of the same color but in different shades, and then a contrasting color to go with it. And I think that this would be pretty nice. Cloud blue, pastel blue. Let's do some color swatches. Ooh, I like that. I actually have a really good... I think it is gonna be made in Karma. So I actually have a really nice pastel-y blue color. Oh, these three didn't mix that well. This is very like ocean green almost, like well, like green blue, and this was very like blue blue. These three went together way better. So let's do those. Let's start with the obvious part. I mean, this can change. It is okay if it changes. The sketch is only just a sketch. The one thing that I know I want to do though is to add some dots onto the belly. Cute. Oh, sorry. Do we want a striped? Or is it too much? I think I like it. I have never seen ice skates in any other color than black or white, so this is gonna be very exciting. Maybe pink. I wonder why they have to be like boring colors. They could be in fun colors. Dude. I might go with the same blue color on the scarf and with another texture instead. I feel like it's too many colors. Maybe not. Let's try it. Let's make it striped. fun. Fitting with orange ice skates will be like a variation of its feet. Yeah, that was what I thought about as well. And they will match his little beak as well. I'm kind of liking this striped scarf. I thought I would feel like it would be too much, but now that I see it, it's pretty cute. Look at this. We also need a name, but we will figure that out in the Facebook group where you can vote and give suggestions. Let's go in with a... Do I want to? Do I want to go in with a black marker? No. I think I'm good. And there is 10 minutes left, so I even have time to start crocheting. I'm just gonna grab a crochet hook. Oh. Is this the right size? Oh yes! Lucky me. Either way, if I decide to attach the head to the body or not, I think I'm gonna attach the arms instead. I mean, you could crochet it technically down up and attach everything, but I don't really like how the decreases look. And I mean, it would be covered by a hat, but still. But if when you have this pattern in your hands and you want to crochet it from the bottom and then attach the arms and then the head, feel free to do so. That will make it even less assembling. Minerva, is it one of Kate's dragons you are making, or is it some other designer's dragon? Let me know if you would like yarn kits for other projects as well as the crochet alongs, because I've been thinking about, for example, for this one that I could make 10 yarn kits, for example. Lemon Yarn Creations. I think I follow them, but I can't remember how their dragon looks like. I need to go and take a peek. And please share your finished makes in the Discord And if you want to, also on Facebook. It's so fun to see all of your makes. It is so nice to be crocheting again. I've had a long break. I didn't crochet almost anything during the holiday. I made actually though a scarf for my, what is it called? My sister's husband. We have Secret Santa in our family, and I was his Secret Santa. And my sister suggested, because I was like, can I make him something? And she was like, his scarf is very dirty and very ugly. So I was like, well, I can crochet a new one for him. So I made a really simple one with half double crochets in the back loop. So it looks almost like the same structure as knitted ribbing, and it was very nice. I made it in gray. I never usually crochet anything in gray, but I asked my sister what kind of color he would wear, and she was like, gray is very easy. I was like, okay. Which was good, because I had a lot of gray yarn in my yarn stash, so I got to spend all of that yarn on that scarf. And that was yarn that I bought when I was in a period when I liked gray, believe it or not. Oh no, I missed stitch. So I'm happy that I get to make something for someone and then give it away, because I will not probably use anything in the shade of gray anymore in my life. I have a gray long cardigan that I will use because it's very comfy, but I will never make anything for myself in gray anymore. We'll see, maybe something will happen in the future, but I don't think so. Life is too short, in my opinion, to not wear color. Other things that is coming up, I'm hosting a webinar next week. If you didn't happen to see that already, the sign up is open right now. There is 3 different dates to pick from, so I hope something will fit with your schedule. It is all about how to design your first amigurumi. I'm very excited. I really like teaching and hosting webinars and workshops. I hope I could add more of that to my repertoire. I don't know if that is an English word, for this year. So yeah, if you have wishes for workshops that I can host for the members inside of the Happy Amigurumi Club, let me know. And I will do my best to make them happen. If I can't teach it myself, I will find someone who can. need to crochet the eyes at some point, just to see that I get the head in the right size. Or, of course, I can look at some of my other amigurumis and just measure from that. I don't want it to be that big. My goal would be like to make it quite in the same size as sketch. It will though probably be a little bit bigger, just because of the yarn, because this is a little bit thicker. Norian, on the topic of webinars, I love the sewing webinar. It was very helpful and I have started using some of those stitches now. Yeah, I'm so happy that you found it helpful. I would like to, this year, make some kind of hub on the website with all the webinars in one place and all the Crochet and Chat replays, so that you would find everything on the same page. Of course, we have the Facebook group now, but it's a lot of scrolling to find what you're looking for, in my opinion, on the Facebook group. So I'm looking into making some kind of material hub on the website, where I also could have, like, we could have the patterns there, for example. And everything. Ooh, what sewing webinar? I hosted a sewing webinar earlier during the autumn. It is still... No, it's not available currently. But I can probably put in the replay in the group, or send me a message and I'll help you find it. But yeah, we learned a lot of fancy stitches and how to sew together your amigurumi very neat and pretty. I'm also planning to make some helpful YouTube tutorials for the sewing part. Oh, we are coming up to 9. A couple of rows. Very happy in 10 minutes. I'm so happy with this yarn because it works up so quickly. I will probably crochet a little more and the pattern will come to you. Not next week, but the week after that. I will probably have it finished for you and can't wait to see how your amigurumis is gonna start looking. I see now that my phone has probably died and that is why my webcam doesn't work. But thank you so much for showing up today and taking your time to recharge and having a really cozy crocheting hour here together with everybody. I will see you again live probably in February at some point, but as well you can keep on chatting and you'll also reach me in the Discord where I hang out, as well on Facebook, so if you have any questions or anything. The form, I'm gonna start working on that next week so that I can get your feedback. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you will have a really nice evening and the rest of the week. Bye!